Welcome to the channel. We are at lesson number 11 today. And for those of you who have been with me since lesson number 1, I always start my lesson with, please go to the stretching video that I did so everybody can be limbered up and their body's blood is circulating and they can avoid injury. I've also said several times, practice everything that I show you on both sides, master position, right foot forward and left foot forward. So for your sake, I'm really going to try to remember to stop saying that in the beginning of these lessons. And if you just happen to jump in right now, you're going to have to go back to lesson number 1 anyway. So you'll hear those things plenty of times. Just remember to please follow and do them because they're very important. So today is lesson number 11, and we're going to cover one more parry. It's going to be an inward parry. And then from here moving forward, we're going to start doing combination motions, which is going to be, not all of them, but future lessons are going to have combinations of motions where you're doing 1, 2, or 3 things in combination. So with that said, let's get started. So we always work out of a master position, okay? And this is an inward parry. Now we did the outward parry, we did the downward parry, and now we're going to do the inward parry. So we're in a master position, inward parry, front hand. And remember, we're no wasted motion. We're not going way out here. There's no reason for that whatsoever, and it leaves you totally exposed. Okay, we're just going right here, right past the head. So that's the outward hand. Okay, front hand. We're just going to go right outside. It's an inward parry with the front hand, inward parry with the back hand, and we're just going right outside your head. That's it. That's all we're protecting. It's that small of a motion. That's it. So, okay. So we're in a master position, inward parry, right outside your head. That's all we're doing. Boom. That's simple. And remember, natural motions. How many times have you swatted a fly or a bug or a mosquito, or I don't know where you live, whatever, it doesn't even matter. Whatever it is, whatever. You're here and a fly flies by and you're like, you don't go like this for a fly, you just to cover your face. That's all anybody does, right? So it's a natural motion. You've only done it 1,000,000 times, okay? Natural motion, boom, inward parry, that's it with the front hand, that's it with the back hand. It's that simple. So because we've already covered the other parries, the outside and the downward, that's the inward parry, we're gonna go to, this is gonna be, I believe, if I'm correct, this is our first combination motion. So we're gonna take an inward parry with the front hand, and a downward parry with the back hand, and it's gonna happen at the same time. Okay? Now when we do the downward parry, we're gonna turn our hand. You can see that my palm is out. So it's like this. Boom. We're still right outside right outside the head and right outside the hips. We're not going way over here. Look at what that does. It's total wasted motion, and it completely exposes me, completely. So we're here, that's it. Same thing, only if we're going to go to the left side, we're going to go inward and downward. Okay, boom, boom. Right outside the head, right outside the hips. We're just trying to protect our frame. That's it. There's no reason to go way over anywhere. All we're doing is relaxing, boom, boom. That's it. Inward parry, downward parry, inward parry, downward parry. We've already done them over and over. Hopefully you've practiced. That's where we're at. That's today's lesson. It's really, if you just take these simple steps, piece by piece by piece by piece, like I've asked you all along, everything, it will all start to make perfect sense. I will ask you this. If you're going to practice, I would much rather you practice for 10 minutes a day, completely focused by yourself, no distractions, no TV, no music, no noise, nothing. Completely focused for 10 minutes. It's much better than standing in front of your television show, favorite show on a TV or a movie or whatever you're doing for an hour. I would rather you did 10 minutes, total complete focus with no distractions, no noise, no nothing. just you and what you're doing for 10 minutes, as opposed to an hour or 2 hours sitting in front of the television or with a bunch of noise or whatever. Just trust me on this one. It's much more important that you do it in total silence and total focus, because then it will creep right inside your soul and you will become it. Okay? Instead of doing it, you will become it. All right. Anyway, enough. Thank you very much. If you like my stuff, like and subscribe. If you don't, thank you very much for giving me a shot. At least you checked in and gave me a shot. I really appreciate it. Wherever you're at in the world, hopefully you are safe and healthy, and your family. Take care. See you next time.